welcome you live to the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cup Series from Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Practice is underway here at Vegas. Alright, as usual, I gotta actually get the picture up. Hang on, let me go real quick. You guys don't actually see that. Really, iRacing? Come on. Oh my god, I'm sorry, that doesn't work, of course. Alright, so this is what we got right now. We welcome you live to the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cup Series. And yes, practice underway at Las Vegas. Just gotta pick up. I just gotta get all the timing going already, because this never works when when I want it to. Okay, underway here at Las Vegas. Cars are on the racetrack. Getting the timing and scoring ready. If it ever just wants to work, I don't understand why I have to do this every single time. It never works. It's so annoying. Alright, so we're trying to download this thing real quick. I know you guys can't see it, Ryan. It's fine. So annoying. The sticker absolutely sucks when trying to get it working. Oh, work. Now I gotta look how I... Oh, there it is. Okay. Alright. Let me get this all away. Alright, okay. I had some more things. Alright, so I got the ticker all set up. We're ready. Kind of hide some more things. I don't like to still put under caution, but gotta fix that. Alright, so here we go. Take a look at practice is underway right now. Okay, we're ready. Sorry about that. So it's Las Vegas Motor Speedway practice time here from the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. So we are underway. It's practice here in Las Vegas. So we got cars on track right now. 10 right now had made lap time now 11. So we welcome you into Monday night racing here in the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cup Series. Monday Night Cup, of course, this thing is all wrong. Why wouldn't it be? Oh. Hang on, I'm trying to fix this now again. Alright, no, this work's not good. Oh my god. Oh, pathetic. Okay, here we go. So yeah, Grant Hood right now, he won in practice. So we are live here in the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cup Series from the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. So we're top of the board right now. More cars trying to make their laps. As yeah, we start the West Coast Swing. I mean, you have a minute and 19 left in practice. So it'll be Las Vegas up first, and then next week we go to Coda. So Circuit of the Americas is the first road course of the season. Yeah, it'll be the first road course of the season next week. And yeah. They're the opening road course on the team. So again, Grant Hood's still top of the board. Take a look at the scoring right now. Look at the 70 Ethan McMillan. At the moment, to head down the front straightaway here at Las Vegas. So it's gonna be a high race, 85 degrees forecasted here at Vegas. I think the 78 car coming off pit road. That's Andrew White. Heading down the back straightaway. That's Justin Potts. Noah Hamilton going through the corners. Take a look at this beautiful racetrack in Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Right up along with Justin Connor. Had a great run going the Daytona 500. Got pushed out late and was never able to recover. Heads through the corner. Oh, he's been fenced just a little bit. Had to jump out of the accident and will come to pit road. Patrick Donnelly running along with him. As practice comes to a close, a few cars are not able to make their lap times. Grant Hood coming back on the racetrack, but yeah, some of these cars are not able to make their lap times. As we will get ready for quali. Of course, this thing is all messed up. It's always screwed up. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, be a miracle this thing isn't screwed up for once. Alright, I'll have this ready for quali in just a second. Just gotta make sure we don't have that thing showing at the top. It's annoying. Alright, we're gonna get as little of that as possible. Yeah, here we go. So just about ready for quali. From Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Who will win the pole? 70 car was not able to make a lap, so he'll be on the track. So glad everyone are getting ready to go. Levi Life off the racetrack. I don't think he was able to make a qualifying lap. He's your Daytona 500 champion. Last race out, shocked the whole field, was able to win the Great American Race. As Ethan McMillan's the first car on the racetrack. So McMillan's going to head down back straightaway. A little bit of a bouncy ride there. So up to the high side he goes. Oh, he's going to finish just a little bit. So Ethan McMillan's going to put a lap time down. Cole Clausen actually was able to put a lap time down first. McMillan goes P2 behind Clausen. They got 2 laps to do this. Here in quality, there's Clausen still up top of the board. McMillan, Johnson and Fish put their laps down. As Connor goes top of the board by almost a half a second from Cole Clausen. There's 47 to Red 4. He's going to go P5. So again, career-changing, definitely FedEx Cup Series career-changing win for Levi Life last time out in Daytona. Was able to get that win, the Great American Race, the Daytona 500. Fish goes P3, that's the end of his qualifying. Noah Hamilton top of the board. By a quarter of a second. And Connor closes in just a little bit behind Hamilton. Redford will not improve. Actually, will improve, go P4. There's the 85 Justin Class subway machine. Grant Hood top of the board. Noah Hamilton's gonna, sorry about the voice crack. Noah Hamilton's gonna have to try to run a fast lap after this. Try to get there. There's Levi Life. Let's see what the Daytona 500 champion put down. And Hamilton goes top of the board and passes Grant Hood just by a little bit. That's going to be an interesting battle over the race. Life is going to go P10 at the moment. Oh, he's going to crash. And he's hard in the wall. Your Daytona 500 champion has crashed horrible. Wow, unbelievable. Hood gives it to the top of the board. So Grant Hood, I guess, had another lap in there, and he will go top. White goes P6. So Grant Hood so far fastest. As there's Hood, right now fastest. Donnelly trying to put down another lap. It's 85, he is done in qualifying, I'm pretty sure. 78 car as well as, I don't know where anyone else is. I don't know why it's showing me not showing me the rest of the cars. I think that's it for quali. Pretty sure that's it. Heading down pit road, Justin Potts. We should have some other drivers filling in. I mean, not filling in, joining here in a second. Some of the drivers weren't able to make practice in quali. So it'll be Grant Hood on the pole. As we welcome you live to Las Vegas Motor Speedway for the round 2 of the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cup Series. And we are racing at Las Vegas. It's the first real test of see who's fast. Brent Hood puts it on the pole just by a little bit over Noah Hamilton. It's Justin Connor in P3 and Justin Potts P4. So first 2 rows are all Chevrolet, and you got a Ford down in P5. So we are just about ready to go here from Las Vegas Motor Speedway. We should have some other drivers that were not able to qualify joining in here in a second. So it's Las Vegas. Your Daytona 500 champion started basically at the back last week and actually ended up winning the race. He's starting P12 tonight. Can he do it once again? We're trying to load the cars in. I think Sessions got to load in a second. So here we go. We're almost ready. Wants to actually ever load. I don't know what it's doing. I think quali might be still going. Yeah, there was 5 minutes in quali. Everyone else finished their lap, so just about ready. Some drivers are not able to make their qualifying laps. Some are not able to even make it in time. So it's a hot race here in Las Vegas. Quali has come to a close. That's everyone laps done. As we are ready for Las Vegas, second race of the season, 134 laps here tonight from Vegas. Points will be scored halfway. And just for information, that halfway point is lap 67, the end of lap 67. So those are our halfway points scored. So it'll be Grant Hood on the pole for Las Vegas. The field gets ready to go in. Take a look at this whole field. Some drivers trying to make their way into the playoffs had bad races in Daytona and really going to want to have good races here. Noah Hamilton included. He's one of your favorites to win tonight from Las Vegas Motor Speedway. So, the high race here in Las Vegas, but the drivers are going to get ready to go for it. It's the first race of the 1.5 miles in the season. It's the first real test of the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cup Series. Why is it doing that? Alright, there we go. Take a look at Ethan McMillan. Starting pretty deep in the field, P11. This car is getting ready to go. Cars are all fired up. Take a look at the field. Again, first 2 rows are all Chevrolet. As we are ready to get going here in Las Vegas for round 2 of the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cup Series. Big news coming from today. The charters will be expanded from 25 to 30 in Season 2, and races will be run exclusively on Thursday in Season 2. So big schedule teams is the only races not running on Thursday are the Daytona 500 and all of Speed Weeks. That'll be still basically maybe the same schedule as this season. Daytona 500 is going to be on a Saturday, and the Coca-Cola 600 which should also be on a Saturday. And we're thinking about the Southern 500 as well. But most of the other races will be run on Thursday nights. So it'll be Thursday Night Thunder as we welcome you to the first edition of NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cup Series. Thursday Night Thunder here from Las Vegas Motor Speedway. It's the desert. This starts the Midwest Swing. A lot of Midwest races to start us off. You obviously got Las Vegas to start us with. And then you got, take a look at the whole field rolling their way off. Next week is Coda. As Grant Hood's going to lead the field to the green. Here from Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Then you also got Phoenix, Fontana, and I'm pretty sure that's it for the Midwest Swing. It's going to be a fun Midwest Swing as we actually, I think, take a break in the middle of that for Atlanta. But getting ready to kick it off. It's Hood, Hamilton front row, Potts, Connor row 2, Donnelly, White row 3. Drivers are going to have to try to make up positions tonight. Who will be able to do it? As we get you ready for your green flag. Riding aboard with your pole sitter, Grant Hood, as he's going to come to the green. It is race number 2 of season number 1 of the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cup Series. Pace car is going to pull in. And race 2 from Las Vegas Motor Speedway, as they come through the Geico restart zone, is officially underway. Green flag flies. We're racing from Las Vegas. Hamilton with a great start. Brand Hood's going to file into P2. Justin White goes up, makes a few spots, and goes into P3. As they head down the back straightaway for the opening time. Noah Hamilton looking to lead the first lap. And he will indeed lead the opening lap. Noah Hamilton's going to lead lap 1 at Las Vegas. As they come through the tri-oval, Hamilton's going to lead that opening lap. Got a great start on Brand Hood, I'm sorry. As Noah looking to the inside, it's the 51 car. So Hamilton leads, it's Hood P2. As why are we showing the pace car? iRacing must be broken as we take a look through the field. Donnelly trying to make up some spots, actually lost a few spots there. Down in P7, Redford making up a couple of spots. There's Justin Potts to the rear bumper of the 51 car. So Potts will drive to the rear bumper of Justin Connor. Get all the way to his rear bumper, and as Connor's trying to get to the rear bumper of White. Connor to the inside. White trying to make that move to block. Connor goes to the high side. As Noah Hamilton is pulled away 4/10 from P2, Grant Hood, your pole sitter. We head down the back straightaway. The inside goes Connor. Now Connor's going to make a move to the inside, nearly clear of the 78, and he will clear him. Justin Connor now back into P3. As we take a look at the front of the field, Grant Hood starting on the pole, but lost a lot of time there as we are now on lap number 4 of this race. So Hood's going to come into the corner, and Noah Hamilton leads the field. We head down the back straightaway. So it's Hamilton pulling a nice lead on Grant Hood. Was very confident in his race car earlier, and looks like he's going to have a great lead as Noah Hamilton leads by 0.6 of a second. So Hamilton's going to head down the back straightaway as your race leader. Take a look at this wide angle view. It's Hamilton, Hood, Connor, White, Redford in your top 5. Single file heading down the back straightaway. Hood trying to close in just a little bit, but lost a lot of time coming off the corner. Hamilton still leads the event. Why are we showing the pace car again? Let's ride along with William Reagan. In the back half of the field in P12 right now, had to actually start in the back, trying to make up some more spots. Try to drop to the inside of the 77 Hunsicker. Hunsicker's going to leave that bottom open nicely, but he'll not be able to get make a move there. As they're going to go down, Hunsicker making a pass on the 72 of Landon Fish. Fish is looking to lose 2 spots. But looks like Landon Fish is going to lose 2 spots. As they'll power back on the outside. The high side goes Reagan again. As White has made it into the top 5, your Daytona 500 champion, now having a good run. Take a look at Johnson down in P8. There's Potts down in P7 as they're side by side. 3 wide. The 47 around the outside with a great move. And he's going to get 2. Nearly past the 78. 47 Redford to the high side. Trying to make a side draft happen with the 78 of Justin White. Matthew White, I'm sorry. And White's going to let him go. Redford making him a few spots here. Having a good run, and so is Levi Light. Coming all the way from P12. Now back into P6. Did the same exact thing in the Daytona 500. And you know how well that worked out for him in the 500. He actually ended up winning the race. To the high side goes Life. Life's going to get blocked. And I'll jump to the high side yet again. 78 a little bit loose on the bottom. As here comes White. Trying to get to the rear bumper of this 47 car. Cars are slipping and sliding in the hot conditions. Brandon Redford. What a start to this race he's having. Getting about 3 or 4 spots and trying to hold off these 5, 6 cars behind him. Life to the bottom of the 78. Oh, White gets moved up a little bit. Look, Connor and Hamilton still leading. I don't know why I can't go back on here. 33, as White is now losing a few positions here. Looks like he's going to fall back through the pack. Matthew White to the high side once again, losing more spots. All the way back down P9 after starting up in the top 5. So not a good lap there for White. He's going to lose a bunch of positions, as now Life looking to gain a position, I'm sorry, on the outside of the 85. So it's Potts to the inside, as they're racing extremely hard in the back half of the field. The bottom of the racetrack goes Potts once again. 14 to the high side. As Life comes down to complete this lap, now on lap number 12 of this race. As here comes a big run for the 78 car, not able to make anything work. As he's to the high side yet again. Oh, look, why did it do that? Looks like he was getting loose. As they're wrecking! Around goes multiple cars. I gotta throw yellow here. I don't know why it's doing that. I gotta find out. Alright, caution is gonna come out. Around goes the 78. After a bad start, and he collects Landon Johnson. Not a whole lot of damage on that 78 car right now, but they both go around as the first caution will fly in here in Las Vegas. As he's still in the fence, so that'll also collect the 88 of Landon Johnson, as we are under the first yellow of the night here in Las Vegas. I really gotta find out a way to throw caution out, putting up the UI. It's really annoying. So caution out for the first time tonight. It was an amazing race in the back half of the field. Not the back half, like through the mid-pack. Top three were falling away, but from 4th on back, 4th to about 11th or 12th place, they were racing, giving it all. And what a battle it was. So Grant Hood has now dropped down to pit road, as he's going to come down pit road, get some service. Your only car right now on pit road, as Reagan has also dropped to pit road, and White, who's also involved in an accident. Expecting Johnson also to be on pit road. But Noah Hamilton, your race leader, had a great start, was very confident in his race car today, and now he's leading. Take a look at the 88 car, will not drop down the pit road. But yeah, Grant Hood running in P2, your pole sitter, decided to make some adjustments, I guess, coming on pit road, getting fresh tires, as also the 78 car, obviously coming down pit road, is involved in an accident. So lap 14 of 134, a long ways to go here at Las Vegas, an early wreck. And that puts us under the first caution of tonight. So it's Noah Hamilton, your race leader. Justin Connor in P2 right now is going to assume that position. So very surprised how MNF Racing isn't making up too many spots. So right now in 8th and 9th. Haven't had a great race, didn't qualify well at all. Had a pretty terrible Daytona 500 too. The only really highlight of their season so far has been the Xfinity race where they finished 1-2. But yeah, trying to find some more speed. Landon Fish and Ethan McMillan. We're going to see how they can go throughout the race. And Life has lost a few positions there after gaining all the way inside the top 5. He's now back to P7, but still having a decent run. Your Daytona 500 champion. There's Donnelly in P6. Hunsicker P5. There's Potts in P4, the Subway Machine. P3 is Redford, and P2 right now is Justin Connor. And obviously Brent, and now the 91 looked like he was going to drop down to pit road for a second there, but he's going to stay on to the racetrack. As we come to, I think, 1 to go to the restart. Something's going off the scoring here. I don't know what that is. Okay. Scoring has fixed itself. So, 1 lap to go until we go back green here again. It's going to be Noah Hamilton leading the field once again with Justin Connor to his outside. Take a look at this desert here in Las Vegas. It's been a great race so far. Noah Hamilton has dominated though, but it's, throughout the other part of the pack, it's been an amazing show. As Hamilton leads the field. Looking to get his first win of the season. So it's going to be Hamilton, Connor, Redford, Potts, Hunsicker, your top 5. Redford, let's see what he can do in row 2 here. Haven't seen him up on the restarts yet. He started pretty much in the back half of the field and made it all the way up to P4 now. So here we go, ready for the restart. It's going to be Noah Hamilton now leading them to the green. And it'll be Justin Connor to his outside. It'll be a lap 16 restart here as we come back to the green flag. Pace car is going to pull into the pits once again. And Noah Hamilton is going to lead them off. Green flag back in the air as they come to the Geico restart zone. A great start for Noah Hamilton and Redford will get clear. Connor just does not go, and Hamilton will drive away. So Noah will lead the field in turn number 1. There's Brandon Redford P2, trying to see what he can do. To the back bumper, almost up the 91 car goes Redford, trying to put some pressure on him for the race lead. At the end of lap 67 is when we will score those points. When the top 10 will score stage points, basically. As Hamilton's going to lead this lap, Hunsicker now up in the P3 after starting right in the rear. So it's Hamilton, Redford, Hunsicker, your top 3. Redford drives to the bottom, trying to find some clean air on that nose to try to get around Noah Hamilton. So Hamilton leads them. Redford all the way to the rear bumper of the 91. He's going to get to the rear bumper of that Ethan Trent, the racing machine. Going to try to get him a little loose, and he's going to still stay about 2 car lengths behind him. As Hamilton pulled away pretty nicely off that corner. Battle for the lead heating up. 47 hits the apron just a little bit. That's going to lose him some more time. As Redford will fall back just a little bit, and he's going to have to worry from that 77. He's going to start putting some pressure on him. Looks like Noah's just going to pull away a little bit once again. Seems to have the best car here early. Redford tried to put some pressure on him, but it wasn't enough, as Hamilton's going to get out a 3/10 lead as Redford's going to close in just a little bit there. When we go through the corner once again. Brandon, why does it do that? I don't really know. Grant Hood making up only 1 spot so far. Had to come down pit road. Not sure what the issue was. The 70 is the wall just a little bit. I'm trying to get back to the race lead. It's really annoying when it does that. I don't know why it does that. Redford trying to close on Noah Hamilton. Had to start down in P8 or 9, I'm pretty sure. And he's all the way up to P2 looking for the race lead. Redford to the back bumper of Hamilton. Putting the pressure on him. Redford's getting it to the apron, but keeps on hitting the apron, slides up the racetrack just a little bit. So Noah will lead Redford down to the corner. Brandon Redford on the bottom trying to make something happen. Hunsicker about 1/2 behind him. And Redford goes to the bottom of the racetrack, looking to find some clean air on that nose. And he goes to the inside of Noah Hamilton. To the inside goes Redford for the race lead. Brandon Redford, can he make it stick on the bottom? A little bit loose, losing some more time to Hamilton, and he'll get back in line. Redford tried to make the pass there, got side by side with Hamilton, but just could not make it happen. That allowed Hunsicker to close back into this battle. Kevin Hunsicker closing back into the battle. He's into the rear bumper of Noah Hamilton. I'm sorry, Brandon Redford. So it's Hamilton, Redford, Hunsicker. As Hunsicker goes to the high side. Redford goes high once again as well. Gonna try to get that nice run off the corner. Will Noah Hamilton let him have the clean air? A little bit loose for the 47 cars. They head down the back straightaway. So it's Brandon Redford, your race leader. I'm sorry, I keep on saying Redford. Oh, he's going to lose P2 now. As Redford gives up the spot, and Kevin Hunsicker now down up in the P2. Impressive move for Kevin Hunsicker. That's going to put him down to P2. Going to try to chase down Noah Hamilton. Maybe he has the fastest car than the 47. Made it all the way up from the back of the pack. Up into P2, only in lap 23. As White has now moved into P4. So having a nice run now. White, Matthew White, from a wreck earlier, is already back. As he's now to the inside of Redford. Redford is losing more spots, but here comes the 77 to the outside of Hamilton. Hunsicker to the wall. He got into the wall a little bit. I was going to say him to the outside, and he's still to the outside though. Will he be able to make something happen? Oh, he's in the fence! Again, once again, and there goes White. There goes Matthew White. The 78 car, now down the bottom of Hamilton. And he's going to drive it low. Noah Hamilton looking like he's losing some more pace. And there goes White after being involved in a wreck. And he's to the race lead. Unbelievable stuff here in Las Vegas. What about Hunsicker now pitted? Kevin Hunsicker is going to fall all the way to the rear of the field. Had to come down pit road after slapping the wall twice. As White will now lead the race. So it's Matthew White with the race lead. Noah Hamilton P2. Brandon Redford gets back into P3. As Hunsicker now is going to be put a lap down. Unbelievable. After driving his way all the way from the back into P number 2, is now on pit road and is going to be put a lap down. As White will lead the race. So we're now pulling away from Noah Hamilton. Take a look at the back half of the field. McMillan and Fish running P12 and 13 right now. Just cannot find the pace. There's the 5 car. Hasn't had pace all day either. Life fast falling through the field. Grant Hood trying to make up some more spots. 33 of Donnelly's. There's the 51. I don't know why it's got to do this. Oh my god, stop. It's so annoying. As Reagan has made it up into P3. So William Reagan now into P number 3. As he's going to clear the 47 of Redford. Now set his sights on Noah Hamilton. White has pulled a 1.3 second lead on Noah Hamilton. Looks like Hamilton had that good pace on the first run, but just lost it all on the second run. As now to the inside goes William Reagan. He's going to take P2 away from Hamilton. So Hamilton just losing his pace right now. Not sure what's going on. So it's White, Reagan, Hamilton, your top 3. Reagan coming from about 14th on the grid. All the way down in P2. As Hunsicker is now still on pit road. Getting put multiple laps down. That'll pretty much ruin his race. So Reagan's going to set his sights on White. Hamilton's still getting loose there, but White has the race lead at the moment. As Hood has now made his way into P5. After coming down pit road, he's back into P5. As you can take a look at Hunsicker, a lot of damage to the side of that car. Take a look at Life running. I don't know why I did that. Right now running in P number 9. Has lost a few spots there. Does not seem to have the pace anymore. As there comes Grant Hood on those fresh tires to the bottom of the racetrack he goes. He got around the 47. Now looking to get around the 91 of Noah Hamilton. Grant Hood to the inside. He's going to take P3 away from Hamilton, but they're still racing side by side. Hood on those fresher tires is going to clear him down in the corner as Hamilton is still getting loose there. Looking like he's struggling with the balance on that race car. Not sure what's going on. Looks very strong early in this race, but now has fallen back from the lead to P4. Hamilton back to the high side. Not able to make anything happen. I don't know why it keeps on doing that. As the 78 has lead, but William Reagan is slowly reeling him in. Hunsicker's still on pit road. It's like, if only I could, get back to the stuff later. All right, we're not going to talk about it anymore. As Redford losing more spots, down back in the P7. Brandon Redford losing more spots. So is Noah Hamilton. Hamilton looking to get past for P6. Connor to the inside of Hamilton. He's going to make that pass once again. So it's Matthew White leading the race. William Reagan P2. Now less than a second behind him. We'll go in that battle in a second. As the 47 and 91, after running 1 and 2 just about 10 laps ago, are now running 6 and 7. What a race it's been. They're still side by side. As the 47 of Redford will get to the rear bumper of the 51 as he's going to lose some momentum. And the 91 go to the outside. Now back to the outside of Connor. Here goes Hamilton. Hamilton looking to the outside. Trying to make something work. Exit the fence a little bit. Noah's going to lose some more momentum. He's going to get side by side with the 47. And fall all the way down in the P number 7. Unbelievable how this race has turned into what this race has turned into. Take a look at Donnelly making up some more spots down in P4 right now. Not having a bad run at all. Grant Hood up in the P3 on those fresher tires. Trying to make something happen. Take a look at Reagan reeling in the leader White. So William Reagan looking to lead his first laps of the season. He's now 4/10 behind White. Looking to become your 4th leader today. Here comes Reagan. Looking to get to the inside. He's now 4/10 behind him. He's closing these last few laps, but when you get in that dirty air, it definitely becomes more difficult to close in. We'll have to see what he can do here. William Reagan for single car team Reagan Motorsports trying to beat the big guy. Highline Motorsport. And that 78 car. So it's Matthew White leading the field, but that single car team is closing. Now 3/10 behind him. He's going to get that run down the back straightaway. Grant Hood is closing this battle as well. It's about to be a 3-car race for the lead. So it's White, Reagan, Hood, Donnelly, Connie, your top 5. Hamilton and Redford has slipped down into P6 and 7. Looks like they're going to stay there for now. Hunsaker's still in pit road, now about 10 laps down. That's about his race over. As Reagan has lost a few tenths down in this corner. Looks like White's going to try to pull away. He gets a little bit loose, though, 78 car of White. Remember, involved in an earlier accident. Maybe a little bit of damage on that 78. As Grant Hood is now closing this battle, still on those fresher tires. Cars slipping and sliding here in Las Vegas. It's a hot day. As Hood is now closing. Almost now 9/10 from the leader. So it's White, Reagan, and Hood. 3-car battle for the race lead. Chevy, Ford, Chevy. Reagan has not closed in too much, but now he will. And he's going to lose a lot of it off the corner. And it looks like Grant Hood's going to go to the outside. There he goes. Grant Hood to the outside and for P2. Your pole sitter is back after getting those fresh tires. Not sure how that would work out, but it's seeming like it's going to work out pretty nicely. Now he's going to set his eyes on the race leader, Matthew White. As he will head down the back straightaway, Grant Hood. Number 16, Chevrolet Accessories. Chevrolet. Definitely on the freshest tires of the field. Of the field running in the top 5 at least. As now he's close all the way over the rear bumper of the 78 car. Where will he make his move? He's going to be able to drive right to the bottom. And for the race lead goes Grant Hood. Oh, the 78's in the fence. 78 car. Why does he do that? 78 car gets in the fence there. I'm trying to get back to it. As he's going to fall back. Andrew White. Matthew White. His name says Andrew on here, but his real name is Matthew. So Grant Hood, your new leader. The pole sitter. And it looks like Reagan's going to try to look for P2. So White now losing more time from that leader, Grant Hood. Hood, with a great strategy call to get those fresh tires in under that early caution, has now taken the race lead back. So it's White down to the bottom. Looking to make some more time up, but can be definitely very inferior to those fresh tires ahead of him. We'll go through the field. Look at the back half of the field, the 72 car, right now 22 seconds behind the leader. As Redford has come down to pit road. Not sure if there's an issue with him. A lot of damage to the side of that race car. Brandon Redford has come down pit road. As you can take a look at that ton of damage with that 47. Not sure how hard he got into the wall there. Definitely he was struggling with the balance on that race car. And he will come down to pit. Unbelievable. He's actually going to miss his pit stall there. Had to back up. William Reagan now trying to look for P2, but still a few tenths behind P2, which is White right now. Still White looking a little bit loose. Hasn't lost too much time to Grant Hood in the last few laps or so. Looking to stay content. Grant Hood, your pole sitter, has been leading for about 5 laps now. And he's still your race leader. As the 77 still in pit road, still getting that damage repair. The 47 has come off, going to be 1 lap down, actually 2 laps down. To the end, inside goes the 36, and he's going to make this pass. William Reagan down to P2. The 78 of White to his rear bumper. Heading down the back straightaway. White back to the inside. Trying to make something happen on the inside lane. But Reagan's going to deny him. Powering around the outside goes Reagan. Still not clear. Now he's clear but White. Lap 44 of 134. Long ways to go. Points awarded at the end of lap 67. Redford and Hunsicker losing out on valuable points they would have gained. To the inside, once again, goes White. Still with that hard battle for P2. And this is great for Grant Hood, allowing him to pull away. So it's White back to the inside. He's going to make the pass clear on William Reagan. He'll slide off him once again, as we still have the 16 car leading the race. Grant Hood on those fresher tires on the whole field. 72 cars slow. He's coming down to pit road as we have multiple cars now. We're doing some early pit strategy here. The 85 on pit road. 77 is still onto the pits. There's the 5 car coming off. 70 will head down the back straightaway. And Noah Hamilton looked like he's coming down to pit road as well. Hamilton, the 91 car, will come down pit road. Green flag pit stops are underway. Do not want to speed here. Do not want to put yourself in a bad position for the rest of this race. Noah Hamilton's going to get that service. He was leading early here today, dominating actually, and pulling away from the field, pulling all the way back to P7. As he'll try to get fresh tires, maybe some adjustments on that number 91 Ethan Chen, the racing machine. 77 Hunsicker finally comes off pit road, but it's going to be 22 laps down. So the top 3 or 4 or 5 still haven't pitted. They're still onto the racetrack. Take a look at Brandon Redford. Gone to the wall there, not sure if that's going to affect him. Go to the outside of Justin Fox. There's a 36 of Reagan. So they're going to try to get by these cars here. Lap 47. They have definitely 47 lap fresher tires as Redford will go to the inside of Reagan. Gonna try to get one of his laps back when he gets to Grant Hood. So Reagan is yet to pit, so is the leader Hood. On fresher tires in the whole field, but now is about to be under disadvantage if he doesn't come down pit road pretty soon. Using up one of his sets early, only 5 sets available here tonight. So 4 sets remain for Grant Hood. Definitely a great strategy call to get him back out to the race lead, but will affect him later in the race. You never know. Johnson has come down to pit road. As White now getting past from the 85, they're going to try to unlap themselves here. 47 car, looking like he's going to try to drive into clean air here. He's going to try to get by Grant Hood. And going to unlap himself. The 88 coming off the racetrack. That's Johnson. So again, green flag pit stops are underway. The 5 car is going to unlap himself. Lawson is now 1 lap down. Waiting for the leaders of the pit. That'll put him back on the lead lap. As 70 cars coming down pit road. 91 and 0 Hamilton running all by himself as the 14 of life. Still get the pit. 51 of Connor. 71 to 70 is Hunsickers, it's 33. 70's now dropped down to pit road. There's the 88. There's the 36 of Reagan, the 78 of White. And now unlapping themselves with the 47 and the 16. I'm sorry, the 85. So the 16 car looking like White is starting to close to his rear bumper. Hood might have put himself in a bad disadvantage here, as the 5 car looks a little bit slow. Not sure if there's an issue with him. 70 still on pit road. There's the 5. Lost that lap once again. So he's definitely struggled for most of this race. The 5 car of Cole Clausen. Been a struggle tonight. Running back in the P10 position pretty much all night long. And he's going to try to unlap himself once again, but lost a lot of time to the cars he's racing. So yeah, top 3 if you have to pit. There's Levi Liper, Daytona 500 champion on the pit road. 36 of Reagan still out on the racetrack. He's top 2 or 3, I'm pretty sure. All 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, and 5th, I'm pretty sure, are on the oldest tires in the field. So they're going to really have to pit now. But they do want to try to see if there will be a caution here so they can trap most of the field a lap down. Don't want to have a bad pit stop here. As McMillan looked like he had a pretty bad pit stop, now 3 laps down. So yeah, Donnelly has come down to pit road for his green flag stop. 5 car is now in front of him. Yeah, those guys have not pulled away from the leaders. 33 of Patrick Donnelly will come down to pit road for his service. So Donnelly down to pit road with Bump and Run Motorsports. He's going to come down to the pits to get his service. So Noah Hamilton, early leader, looking like he's going to try to run it out. Actually came down pit road, I'm sorry, before. We'll see if he can cycle out to the front once the leaders pit. The 88 with a lot of damage. A ton of damage for Landon Johnson. Not sure what happens. As he's going to spin almost. He's the fence. We'll keep it green. As Landon Johnson will come down to pit road. So yeah, not sure what happened, but you can take a look at a ton of damage on that 88 car. Didn't have the greatest of Daytona 500s, so definitely going to be hurting him in the points. 33 is coming off the racetrack. So still get the top 4 if they have not pitted. There's the 51 car. Right now running 12 seconds behind him. Not with the pace right now. He's going to try something different later. There's the 72 of Fish, now 2 laps down. Still all these drivers waiting for the leaders to pit. So, Hood is still your race leader. 36 of Reagan. Thought he was coming down pit road for a second there, but he's not. He's very loose. Losing a lot of time. He's lost P2, as you saw before. Falling a second behind him as well. Let's take a look at the helicopter cam. William Reagan. There's White behind Hunsicker, who's now 22 laps down. Just trying to run it out long, see if anybody is out of the race. Landon Johnson might be one of those drivers actually out of the race. Hunsicker is 5. So right now, here's a look at the 88 of Landon Johnson sitting on pit road. A lot of damage to that race car. Riding along to McMillan. Trying to unlap himself. Actually, no, that's 36 car. Try to get by one of the leaders. You can take a look at how loose the 36 car is. Just very loose. 70 car is going to try to get around him on those little bit fresher tires. As William Reagan is still yet to pit, definitely struggling on these older tires. So we're coming close soon to the halfway point, which will award points. End of lap 67 will award points to the top 10. Top 3 still yet to pit. So very surprising. There's Hood. Hunsicker now. As the 88 have come off pit road, but a lot of damage to that 88 car. He's 5 laps down now. And he's going to be very slow here. It's going to be difficult for him to meet minimum speed. As he's very slow now in the apron. Not sure if there's a major issue with that race car. So viewing Landon Johnson right here. Just very slow. Looks like he might come down to pit road here in a second. He can't get it fired back up once again. So Landon Johnson, a lot of issues. Looks like he's going to come down pit road. So it looks like Grant Hood's going to run it very long, since he did pit earlier. The 88 will drop down to pit road. Could be night over for Landon Johnson. So Grant Hood, after using that one set of tires early, definitely doesn't want to use another one as there's only 5 available. But I'm very surprised with the 78 and the 36 running it this long. Bunch of different strategies going on here. Oh, the 36 is the wall. Gets very loose. Will that send him to pit road? We'll see. Reagan almost goes around, able to save it though. Having to run the high side here. Still hasn't pitted. Now keep it going here. Committed to that strategy. Maybe he wants a caution here, but he definitely doesn't want to be the caution. So William Reagan now leading back after the podium, I mean. Has struggled with the balance on these very old tires, but still somehow hanging on to P3. Connor's pretty far back as well. He's definitely also struggling. So top 4 on a very different strategy from the rest of the field. So very interesting to watch here. When we didn't have that amazing racing like we had earlier, we're now having very interesting pit strategy. So it's been a very interesting race here in Las Vegas. Only a few laps away from those halfway stage points. Top 10 again will be awarded points. Grant Hood looking to get solid 10 points. After scoring nothing in the Daytona 500. So he's looking to get those solid points. That might bring the rest of these top 4 to pit road after they get their stage points. You never know. definitely committed for a long haul with the points. The 36 car right here. They go look at the 91 of Noah Hamilton as well. There's the 72 of Landon Fish trying to get one of his laps back here, 78. Now racing side by side. These two are up in the top 5, or 3, I mean, earlier in this race, but both of them got into the wall, slapped it hard. Hunsinger now 22 laps down. And the 47 very slow here on the racetrack. Maybe he has an issue. Just got a little bit loose, I'm pretty sure. Car seems all right now. He's back at the speed. But a lot of damage to that race car. As we're right on board. So White wants to try to chase down Grant Hood if he can. Trying to get those solid 10 stage points. Red Ford. Oh, the 77 very loose. Looks like he's almost going to wreck it there. Able to keep it going, though. So Hunsinger able to keep going here. That would have brought out a caution for sure. Take a look at the 72 there. But Grant Hood looking to win this stage. Won't be a caution flying. Oh, the 5 cars on the wall. 5 cars definitely struggle all the way back in P9 right now, 2 laps down. There's the 14 of Levi Liker, Daytona 500 champion, a lap down at the moment. There's the 85. There's the 51 car. Connor lost all the way down now to 22nd. So Grant Hood looking to win this stage. Coming down to 1 to go until it ends. So your pole sitter has led the most laps tonight. Through the middle part of the race in this stage, I mean, really lost the lead after coming down the road, but has driven his way all the way up back to the lead, and he's coming to take the white flag in this stage. Top 10 will score points. 10th scoring 10 points, and 10th, first scoring 10 points, and 10th scoring 1 point. It's going to go all the way down 1 point less for each position. Final lap of the stage. Grant Hood. He's going to head down the back straightaway. So Grant Hood looking to win this stage, and it'll be a first stage win of the season. Grant Hood is going to see the green and white checkered flag, will not throw a caution. That was Connor come to pit road, is going to give up those stage points. Grant Hood's going to win the opening stage, got 10 valuable points. White second, Reagan third. Maybe Connor, I think, is able to hang on the P4. Not sure, actually. No, Hamilton's going to get P4. And Connor will lose a lot of spots, hitting 1 lap early. Not sure why he did that. We'll see if this brings the rest of the field down to pit road. As you take a look at your top 10 right now, all scoring valuable points. Life's going to get P7 at the line. Boston gets P8 at the line, and it looks like Fish is going to get another point. And Redford maybe will be able to get that point, but I think so. This is going to have how it's going to be cycled out. So Connor will finish P9 in the stage, so he'll come off the racetrack. So Hunsinger now down the pit road once again. I can't talk. Oh my god. So the top 2 or 3 haven't pitted yet. I don't know how they're still able to hang on to these cars. 36 of Reagan now to the outside of the 47 car once again, as they're under a long green flag run here. So top 10 getting valuable points. Can Grant Hood sweep and everything, get the most points possible and win the race? We'll see later. So it's Reagan P3. Still rolling solidly, but now 7 seconds behind the leader. He's so loose. Look how loose that 36 car gets. Now you want to know why Hamilton has not played out the way he wanted to this race so far. Dominated early, first 20 or so laps of this race, but has not played out the way he wants to late it in this race. Hunsinger still on pit road. Looking like his lap of the race is over. As Johnson has come onto the racetrack, he's now 12 laps down. A lot of damage to that 88. So just over halfway here in Las Vegas. It's been a very interesting race, very fun race early. First 40, 50 laps were amazing racing. Had so many changes throughout the pack. And now this second half of this stage, the first half of the race, I mean, has been very interesting with the strategy. So it's been a very interesting race here in Las Vegas. William Reagan still losing some more time. There's the 88 of Johnson. Maybe getting to put 13 laps down here. Does not want to do that. Definitely wants to avoid that, but it's probably going to happen. 85 Potts running P7. 47 of Redford is down on pit road once again. Has not had the night he wanted. After again scoring no points in Daytona, it is going to come down to get fresh tires. White's still running solidly in P2. As Donnelly is ahead of him and is now, I think, past him to unlap himself on White. So you can take a look at Connor P9 right now. Has lost a lot of the pace now, but he's going to drive right by the leader. So I'm impressed here. Grant Hood obviously in maybe like 50 lap old tires, but White and Reagan are the only two cars in the field on 74 lap all tires. They are committed, have 5 sets, or I think actually 4 other sets waiting for them in the pits. Do not want to put those sets on for some reason. But Reagan looks like he's going to have to fit sometime soon here. White hasn't moved too much speed to the leader, but now Reagan is falling back 10 seconds. Take a look through the fields. 47 still on pit road. There's the 36 of Reagan. Almost 10 seconds behind the leader. But still running the high side. Not going to bit yet. So very interesting strategy he's running. Haven't seen this one before. But he's going to make it, trying to make it work. Definitely running probably the slowest lap times in the field right now. Besides maybe Johnson and maybe Redford. Redford back on the racetrack now, 5 laps down. Still suffering from that damage, and he's loose. Can he save it? Almost. He saves it. What a save for Brandon Redford. Unbelievable. That would have been a caution for sure if he wrecked. 10 seconds down back is Reagan. Some of these drivers are praying for a caution. Maybe Reagan is just looking for a caution. Going to have to sacrifice his here soon to pit. 33 is going to put himself back in the lead lap. Going to pass Grant Hood easily on those fresher tires. So they are all wanting the leader of the pit. The 51 car has a lot of damage to that right side of that 51. So yeah, take a look at a lot of damage on that 51 of Justin Connor. Right now in P9. The problem is Reagan and White pits, they're going to lose a lot of track position. Everyone's just betting on the leader of the pit. The 85 of Justin Potts now very slow on the racetrack. Actually, a lot of damage to that right side. Looks like he has an issue. Looks like he might have an issue here. We'll keep an eye on this. Still slowing up for the 85 of Potts. But he's now sort of back up to speed. But not fully yet. But having a lot of issues for that 85 of Potts. Didn't again get the best pitch in Daytona. Trying to make something work here in Las Vegas, but looks like it hasn't been a great race so far. Right now running P9 with an issue. You can definitely tell he's off the pace a lot. Not sure what's wrong with that race car, but definitely a major issue for Justin Potts. 36 of David Reagan. That's what called David Reagan for some reason. And White is on pit road. The leaders have finally come down pit road, and there's Hood. Top 3 finally have come down pit road, basically in the exact same laps. It says Hood will coast it. Oh, we got a wreck!
The yellow flag is out.
Caution has come out. Didn't even have to call. I think it was the 91 of Hamilton. So caution will come out for the second time tonight. Noah Hamilton might have been involved there. Not sure about that. So second caution of the night involving the 47 and the 91, I'm pretty sure. Donnelly will cycle to the lead, but he might have to come down pit road. It's going to be interesting to see how the pit strategy all works out here. So Grant Hood still on pit road. Definitely wanted that caution a few laps earlier. So under caution, the second time today, from the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Cars are going to have to cycle back around, see who's on what lap, try to catch the pace car. Everyone trying to unlap themselves. We're under caution for on lap number 79 of 134. It's been a fun race tonight. First half of it was all crazy battling, as Hunsinger is now retired from this race. Got a decent finish in the Daytona 500, but now will be retired as Redford's going to come down pit road once again. So Donnelly will cycle back out front, Hood now bound to P2. Donnelly and Hamilton come down pit road. It looks like the top three are able to keep their positions. As multiple cars down in pit road. It's Donnelly, Hamilton, the 5 cars also behind him. Yeah. 88 looking like he's going to get maybe the free pass. More cars on pit road. There's the 85 Justin Potts with the big issue we saw him before. Going to be pitting once again. There's the 5. Looks like the landing official might get his lap back. Got a bunch of cars on pit road. There goes the 33 of Donnelly. Going to step on the gas and get back out onto the racetrack. That'll most likely put him in P6. Not losing too many positions there. Actually was leading there, and now back to P6, but probably had to do that. So that puts Levi Lipe down up into P3. I think he actually stayed out there. So I don't think Lipe came down pit road like everyone else was. So a bunch of different strategies throughout the field. Some cars are on their first set of tires that they put on for a green flag pit stop. Some cars are on their second. Some cars might even be on their third. 33 cars look like he's going to have to wait for him. The pace car, I mean. 36 of Reagan, now P5. As the field's all gonna figure out scoring here in a minute. See where everybody is on the racetrack. Potts still on pit road. Gonna have to get in front of the pace car here. The pace car's coming to put him a lap down. But maybe an issue for Justin Potts. So into the second caution of tonight at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. First mile and a half of the season. Grant Hood has been out front for the most laps. Your pole sitter lost the lead early. We've had about 4 or 5 different leaders tonight. And yeah, it's been a crazy race. Definitely a very good one tonight. Definitely good for all fans. If you want entertaining racing, we had that in the first half. If you want a bunch of different strategies going on, we had that in the second half. We'll see what can happen in this final half of this race. Third and the fourth half, I mean. Lap 81 of 134. Under the yellow for the second time. So it'll be Grant Hood and most likely leading them back to the green flag. White P2 and Reagan have cycled back to P3. Donnelly P4. Hamilton P5. Clausen all the way up to P6. Potts going to be on the lead lap, still P7. Light P8, I think, came down pit road. Fish Connors, Mill on a pit road. And Hunsaker's the only car out of the race. So the 16 of Grant Hood has put on a dominant show tonight. Definitely on a different strategy than his rivals right now for the race and win. It looks like White has been probably the second fastest. Was starting to close there at the end of that run on the 16 of Hood. So the Grant Hood leads the field. We're coming down maybe 1 to go, I'm pretty sure. Until the restart. So yeah, lights off on top of the pace car. It'll be 1 to go till the restart. And it'll be Grant Hood leading them to the green. So White, Hood, Donnelly, Reagan, Hamilton, your top 5. Clausen, Potts, Life, Connor, and Fish rounded out your top 10. So Fish will be on the lead lap right now. McMillan looked for another caution to try to get that lap back. But we'll see what happens on the restart. Most cars came down pit road there, so basically everybody on the same tire life. But a lot of different cars on different sets of tires. That could play a big deal if we have multiple late cautions late in this race. You never know what could happen in the FedEx Cup Series. But ready for the restart. White and Hood, the 2 fastest cars we've seen all tonight on the front row. Reagan, Donnelly in row 2. So Chevy make up the front row. Ford and Chevy in row 2. As here we go. Ready for the restart. Grant Hood looking to take charge once again. Gonna try to get clear of that 78 car to take the race lead and drive away. But that 78 looks like he has pace as well. As we come back to the green flag. Through the got car restart zone once again. It's Hood, White in the front row. And through the restart zone they go. Green flag back in the air. Hood takes off nicely, gonna clear them both. So it's Grant Hood taking the race lead. He's going to file into the lead. Why are we doing this game? There goes the rest of the field. The 78 car losing more spots. There goes Noah Hamilton to the inside. Donnelly down P3 wide for the second. Oh, there's 91 loose. Almost around is Noah Hamilton. And Donnelly will take P2 away. Patrick Donnelly to P2. And there goes Reagan on the outside for P3. Here comes William Reagan. Looking to get around him as White falls all the way back to P7. A terrible restart for White. But Donnelly leads that charge right now. As I really wish there was a way I can control that better. As there goes the 51 of Connor to the inside. Getting a little bit loose on the Reagan. Reagan lost more spots as Noah Hamilton is driven his way into P3. And Connor now up into P4. Hamilton P3 has come back here. So it's Hood, Donnelly, Hamilton, Connor, Reagan, your top 5. Hamilton looks like get a little bit loose here. There goes the 51. Who's rear bumper Connor down the inside. So Donnelly finally almost in clean air. Gonna try to see if he can chase down the race leader. Got a big battle going on here. On P2, P3. There goes Connor to the outside of Hamilton. Hamilton able to keep the spot. So Noah Hamilton had a fast car here early. Looks like he lost the balance through the middle part of the race as White is still losing positions. Down into P8 now, racing with Levi Light. So Noah has separated himself from those cars behind him. Now looking for P2. And he'll try to set his eyes on the leader once he gets around this 33. Noah Hamilton to the bottom. Trying to make something work. They head down the back straightaway. Cannot find any clean air on that nose yet. Gonna stay tucked in behind the 33. Connor trying to close on the 91 car. Does not seem to have the pace though. Looks like Noah seems to have the fastest cars of this top 2. And he's trying to get there. But Donnelly is packing that dirty air on his nose, making it difficult from the 91. That allows Hood to pull away for the race lead. Here comes the 51. Connor back into the battle. Hamilton is really desperately trying to get around this 33 car. He needs to get around him to try to set his sight on the leader. 33 breaks for draft down the back straightaway. Donnelly looking to make the draft not work. And there goes Hamilton at the bottom. Noah Hamilton tries, but is not able to do it. As Donnelly will still hold on to that. Why is he doing this? Oh my God. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Noah Hamilton, we're back in this battle. Hamilton with a good run off the corner. Gonna jump to the inside. Not able to do anything. So Noah back to the rear bumper of the 33 of Donnelly. Donnelly still able to hold on to that position. Patrick Donnelly leads the field. I'm at P2 in the field right now. Leading the field right now is Grant Hood, who after all this battling going on behind him is just able to drive away into the sunset. Noah back to the bottom. 33 is going to pack more dirty air in his nose. So Noah Hamilton is definitely faster than this 33 car, but can just not get around him. As he's going to lose more time off the corner. As now Connor looking back, looking like he's going to go to the outside, trying to get P3 away from Noah Hamilton. Noah's going to keep it low. They head down the back straightaway. So Noah Hamilton keeps it low in the racetrack right now. He's got Connor now. Reagan to the outside of Connor. Trying to make something happen for P number 4. Reagan trying to make something happen. Not clear yet. So race side by side. But Noah Hamilton still trying to get there as Reagan nearly clear of the 51. Hamilton trying to do something here, but the 51 and the other one are still racing side by side. Big look, Patrick Donnelly in P2 right now, but Grant Hood, look at this lead he has right now. 1.8 seconds, still pulling away. The back half of the field as well. All these cars just trying to survive. The 78 of White is really falling back. As Donnelly still hanging on. Snow is going to get to his rear bumper once again. Reagan is now passed for P4. Hamilton got tight off the corner, going to lose a lot of time there. And Donnelly's able to pull away. Well, Noah will be under attack. Under attack here in a second. 36 of Reagan looks like he's trying to do something. Reagan just a little bit tight. He heads down the back straightaway. So single car team for Grant Hood is leading the field. Can we go 2 races in a row where the big teams don't win at all? And it's the single car small teams getting the wins. They have started out the year great. As Reagan now in a battle for P4 with Justin Connor. Connor to the rear bumper now. 36 to the inside. Justin Connor looking for the P4. Not able to do anything. Now Hamilton has lost about half a second from Donnelly and it's fallen back. Drivers definitely hoping for a caution here pretty soon. Benefit a lot of these drivers. '51 able to get the 36 a little bit loose. Oh, and the 36 almost goes around, able to save it. But he's going to lose P4 and fall back to P5. That's William Reagan. Still going to charge back to the inside. Trying to make something work. He's all the points he can get. But nothing yet. He's going to stay solidly in P5. So it's Hood, Donnelly, Hamilton, Connor, Reagan, your top 5. Justin Potts has slipped his way into P6, having a nice run. Lap 98 of 134, here at Vegas. It's Connor in P3, and here's the 91 of Noah Hamilton has lost almost a full second from Donnelly. Very surprised he's not able to close back up to his rear bumper. He got tight about 10-20 laps ago, and it's still not been able to close. Heading down the back. Lap number 100 is now on the board. So we are on the final leg of this race. 35 laps remain. As 47 of Redford's going to get put a lap down. Puts another 1 lap down, now 8 laps down for Redford. Needed to score points today, but is now down in P12. Having a bad run, got early in the wall early. Was actually having a really nice run earlier on this race. Qualified pretty bad. Drove his way up into the top 3. Gone to the wall there. And that's just been, ever since then, just been bad luck. And a very slow race car with a lot of damage on it. Going to put him 8 laps down. As Noah Hamilton's going to look like he's going to try to work his way through the lap traffic. Go to the outside, as I don't know why I switched there. But Donnelly is now trying to make something work. As they're getting to more lap traffic there, there's the 88 of Landon Johnson. As Lipe is falling back. I'm not sure if there's an issue with that 14 car. I'm pretty sure he had an issue. So Levi Lipe, a lot of damage to that car. The Daytona 500 champion. So yeah, Life with a lot of damage there. Trying to take up through the field once again. There's 51 of Connor, 91 of Hamilton. Everyone's still running in their positions right now. As Hamilton heads down the back straightaway in P3. Having a solid run tonight. Was definitely expecting a little bit more than this. Probably expecting a win after he saw his pace early on. But right now, still stuck behind this flat car in the 47. That's been his main issue tonight, in dirty air. Noah Hamilton just has big issues. So Grant Hood leading the field, looking to take the win. But Donnelly is slowly closing on Hood. Slowly but surely. Can he get there? Patrick Donnelly in the Ford. For Bum and Run Motorsports, winners of the ARCA race in Daytona. Closed a couple of attempts there, but he's got that lap car in between him and the race leader. But Donnelly is going to try. Looking to get the first win for Ford on the season. He heads down the back straightaway. Down into the corner once again. Didn't really gain anything there. Going to still stay 2.6 seconds behind. Oh, it's Hamilton has an issue, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure. I don't know what happened though. Caution has come out. No, Hamilton is wrecked. And the 47 cars involved. 14 with a lot of damage as well. No, Hamilton is around. Cautions come out. And that changes everything. So Noah Hamilton, a lot of damage to that race car, I'm pretty sure. You can find him. There he is on pit road. A lot of side damage. Caution has come out. As Redford was also involved there. As you see your Daytona 500 champion, Levi Light, with a lot of damage as well. Not sure what happened to Noah Hamilton. Hopefully we get an angle later on. I'm really trying to get the replay system working, but I just can't get it to work. So the caution has come out for the third time tonight. That's what we ended with last race, 3 cautions. Will we have the same tonight? It's a great break for Patrick Donnelly. As he was trying to close on the leader, looked like he was going to close there, but just lost some time there. He's basically staying even with your race leader, Grant Hood. But now into P number 2. Hamilton is going to be probably put a lap down here. That's his chances to win over. We'll see who can come down pit road here. We'll see how all the strategy works out. As it'll be multiple cars coming down pit road. The leaders of pit, the 16 Hood on pit road. And Donnelly, Connor, Reagan, Potts. Actually, Potts will not follow them. And Justin Potts will cycle to the race lead. But it's Hood and most of the leaders in the top 10 pitting. Justin Potts leads. Why is he doing that? All right. Cars on pit road. Everyone gonna get their service there. As Connor's to back up just a little bit, so he can wait on his service. Still's not gotten his service. As they'll finally start service on that 51 car, while losing a lot of time. As cars come off pit road, Donnelly comes off P2. As White gains more spots, but it'll be Justin Potts with the race lead, staying out. You never know what the strategy could do, but on much older tires than the rest of the field behind him. So it's Grant Hood will cycle to P2, Donnelly P3, White all the way up to P4. Connor lost a few spots there in P5 right now. Clausen gained spots, P6, and William Reagan losing a lot of spots now, P7, and McMillan will get back on the lead lap to P8, I'm pretty sure. As Levi Light, your Daytona 500 champion, is retired from the race. No, Hamilton still on pit road, and Landon Fish on pit road as well. Redford is still on pit road also. He's involved in that wreck. Just has not been the night Redford wanted. Been a very disappointing night for Brandon Redford. Started out with speed early, definitely had speed in that race car, but just throughout the race was just not able to keep going. Was involved in multiple incidents tonight. And yeah, that's going to put him out in contention for a good position tonight. But Justin Potts leads the race. Staying out here on old tires. It's going to be interesting to see what that does. Maybe one of those drivers with limited sets in the pits. I'm pretty sure Grant Hood has about 2 sets left in the pits. He's on actually an extra set from Donnelly and White and all the other guys behind him. So that can be an advantage late in the race. You never know for White, Donnelly, and the others. But it's Justin Potts leading the field on the old tires. Will he be able to pull off a miracle and be able to hold off all of the fresh tires behind him? He's got like 10 cars on the lead lap with fresh tires behind him to hold off. It's going to be a difficult task. But Justin Potts seems to be up for the challenge. Number 85, Subway Machine. Said this Ford definitely did not have the best outing in Daytona, and trying to salvage a good finish here. Was having an issue earlier on in the race, but looks like that issue has been resolved, as now he's back into the lead. As William Reagan now back to P9. Not sure what issues have been going on with him. Had a bad pit stop, it looked like, and now something going on with scoring. Maybe had to, I think actually had to drop down to pit road once again. So William Reagan is going to lose a lot of spots here. And yeah, he's going to have to make them all up with about 25-30 laps to go. As it'll be 1 to go to the restart here in Vegas. Getting towards the end of this thing. It'll be Potts and Hood on the front row. Hood on that tire advantage, but can Potts get away and clear him? That's going to be his main goal here. As here we go. Ready for a late race restart here in Vegas. Round number 2 of the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cup Series has not disappointed so far. So it's Johnson, Redford, and Hamilton still on pit road. Johnson has now come off pit road 12 laps down, going to have to catch the field. But Hamilton still notably on pit road. So it's Life out of the race. Johnson could theoretically pass Levi Life to get that P11 spot. But here we go, ready for the restart. Can Potts get a good launch and clear the 16? That's going to be his only shot of holding on to the race lead here, as he's about on, I think, 40 or 50 lap older tires than everyone else behind him. It's going to be hard to get a good restart here, but he's definitely up for the challenge. Here we go. Ready for the restart. It's Justin Potts, Grant Hood, Donnelly, White, your row 2. Through the Geico restart zone once again. Green flag back in the air, and he gets away good. Justin Potts with a great restart. Hood now with a great restart, and Donnelly's able to clear him. They're 3 wide. Sorry about that. And Donnelly down at the bottom. The 16 on the high side. Side by side for P2. And there's Potts. And Donnelly's going to the inside for the race lead. There goes Patrick Donnelly. And he blows by Justin Potts. And Potts losing a lot of positions. Now Connor into P2. And to the outside goes Connor, trying to make something work. White down to P3 once again. As Hood has lost multiple positions. But Patrick Donnelly, with 24 laps remaining at Las Vegas, has the race lead. Potts falls all the way back to P6. All tires definitely not working. Got a great restart, barely was not able to hang on to it. And now the battle for the lead. Justin Connor, Patrick Donnelly, with White and Hood behind him. Reagan now up into P5. Here comes Connor to the outside. Nothing yet. It's Patrick Donnelly leading the field for Bum and Run Motorsports. He's going to head down the back straightaway. Looks like he has one of the better cars and late in that last run that we had. As he's going to start to pull away from Justin Connor. Connor's going to have to keep the pressure on Donnelly. Going to try anything he can. So it's Donnelly, Connor, Hood, White, Reagan, your top 5. Hood has now gotten around the 78. As he'll be down into P4, P3 I mean, trying to chase down these top 2. Coming down to 21 laps to go here at Las Vegas. Hood, 9/10 of a second behind him. That's still definitely gainable. But he's got to pass these top 2, which are definitely fast, to win it. Connor stayed all the way behind the 33. Nobody's really losing or gaining anything right now. It's Donnelly leading the fields. Connor to the outside, not looking like it's going to work. But he'll get nice momentum off the corner, but just not enough to get up to the rear bumper. So what a restart it was for Patrick Donnelly. Able to gain multiple positions, got around that lap car perfectly. The 85 car, who was on very old tires, now down to P9, your last car on the lead lap. Justin Ponce, that strategy definitely not working out well. And was able to get to the race lead, and now controls the field late in Las Vegas. Justin Connor, looking to get redemption from Daytona. Hungry in P2. Grant Hood runs P3, your pole sitter. Here comes Connor. Closed a lot through that corner. But Donnelly still controls it. Gonna try to pack as much dirty air as he can on the nose of that 51 car. $18 laps to go. Grant Hood slowly closing into this battle. But here comes Connor to the rear bumper, almost of the 33. Once these guys get started with the racing, it could be a great opportunity for Grant Hood to try to pounce. But still, your race leader, it's Patrick Donnelly. Hood now closes about a half second behind the leader. He's going to put the pressure on the 51 for P2. Definitely with the fastest car tonight. Your pole sitter, looking to win the race. He won the first stage. Could be a maximum point stay for him. But he's got to get around 2 cars to do it. So but Donnelly, still with the race lead, pulling away from the 51. Starting to come into lap traffic. The 47 is going to stay high, let these leaders go by him. Here comes Grant Hood, looking to get to the 51. Donnelly used the bottom. Grant Hood trying to get some clean air on the nose on the high side. $15 laps remain from Sin City. Patrick Donnelly, looking to take the lead for Bubba and Run Motorsports. Looking to get the win, I mean. Had a disappointing showing in Daytona, was involved in multiple wrecks, but now comes back to Vegas and is leading. As now, almost to the inside goes Grant Hood. Not able to do anything though. I don't like this. Alright, there goes Hood. Down to the bottom of the 51 of Connor. Justin Connor looking to defend. William Reagan about 2 seconds behind him right now, has lost a few cents there last few laps. He's probably going to need a yellow here to try to get into this lead pack. But there goes Grant Hood. I thought he closed up really close to the bumper of the 51 and the 33. I thought he was going to blow right by them, but has not been able to get by either of them. But he's now to the inside of Connor. Not able to do anything. He's starting to run out of laps. He's got to make a move fast to get around the second place car and then try to chase down the leader. Connor looking to defend on the high side, doing a nice job. But Grant Hood's to the inside. Here comes Grant Hood to the inside of Justin Connor. This is what Donnelly wants to see, but it's also at the same time what he doesn't want to see. Them racing side by side, but then it's Grant Hood in his mirror. As Hood is cleared for P2, and now he's going to set his sights on the race leader. But he's sliding up, and here comes the 51 Connor back to the inside. Connor drives back to the inside, and that's a disaster for Grant Hood. The last thing he needed to see. But the best thing for Patrick Donnelly, Hood tries to clear him up the corner, just not clear yet. But now he is. Grant Hood has 6 tenths to make up on the race leader, Patrick Donnelly. Can he do it? He's got about 10 laps to do it. Been the dominant car tonight. Looking to sweep everything. Sweep the stage and the race. But he's got a lot of ground to gain to try to be able to do it. And he's still got the 51 all over his rear bumper. And he really didn't gain anything there. Didn't lose anything either, but just not gaining a whole lot on Patrick Donnelly. Donnelly with a nice sized lead though. Hood gained about a tenth there through that corner. A great corner for Grant Hood. It's going to be all defense for Patrick Donnelly when Hood gets there. He knows this is for the win. What a race it's been in Las Vegas. And now with 9 laps to go, the top 3 are all battling for the lead under a second separating them all. Here comes Grant Hood. Donnelly's definitely not going to give up easy. He's going to try to pack as much dirty air as he can. You saw how long it took the 16 to get around the 51 car. He closed right up to the rear bumper him very early in that, but then took about 10-15 laps to get around him. And he's going to have to do the same with the 33 of Donnelly. 8 laps to go. To the inside. But getting a little bit tight, and the 33 is going to pack dirty air on his nose. Hood just a little bit tight up the racetrack as they head down the back straightaway. Grant Hood looking to make a move. To the outside once again, Donnelly moves to the bottom, catches the 16 off guard there a little bit. 7 to go. As Donnelly getting a draft from the 16 car, as now down to the bottom and to the inside. Grant Hood for the race lead. And he's there. Side by side for the lead. Side drafting down the back. Donnelly trying. He's going to have to try to do something on the high side. But Grant Hood powers it down to the bottom. And Hood is going to clear for the race lead. Grant Hood leads at Las Vegas. What a hard fake for Patrick Donnelly. Grant Hood, but now he's back to the inside. Donnelly's going to try to do something. Back on the high side. But he loses time. What a pass from the 16 car of Grant Hood. Got an amazing run. Able to get by him with just coming out of 5 laps to go in this race. If Grant Hood can take home the win, it'll be a maximum points day for the 16 car. 5 to go. It's not over till it's over. And the 33 still doesn't want to be it over. He's still kind of trying to close there. We saw him close late in that run, on that last run on the 16 car. Can he do it now? But it's Grant Hood, race leader. Patrick Donnelly, P2. Four to go from Vegas. Hood trying to pull away, now about 4/10. Down in the corner he goes. They may get into lap track here in a second with the 85 of Justin Potts, which out now 3.5 laps to go. But what a performance for Grant Hood. Able to get by Patrick Donnelly for the race lead late in this race. Donnelly back to P2 as now White is driven up to the P3. 3 laps to go. Single car teams looking to go back to back. With Levi Life winning the Daytona 500 and Grant Hood now looking to win Las Vegas. Down the back straightaway he goes. And he slipped up here. Patrick Donnelly can pounce. But Grant Hood is going to take it easy to the finish. It'll be 2 laps remaining from Las Vegas. The final 2 laps are underway. Justin Potts there. He's going to have to navigate around the lap track. He will catch Justin Potts to 16. The race leader of Grant Hood. Potts should maybe drop out of line here as Hood go to the inside. It's crazy how he was just racing for him for the race lead, the 85, about 20 or so laps ago, and now he just lapped him. That shows what fresh tires can do. But to the white flag, it's Grant Hood. Final lap at Las Vegas. What a dominant performance for Grant Hood. Lost the lead late, but without 5 laps to go, got it back. And what a battle it has been in Las Vegas. As he'll head down the back straightaway for the final time at Vegas. Grant Hood, and number 16, Chevrolet Accessories. Chevrolet looking to take home the victory. Starting the pole, won the first stage, and now he's going to win the race. Grant Hood is going to win from Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Patrick Donnelly P2, White P3 rounds up the podium, Connor P4, Reagan lost another spot P5, McMillan drives off the P6, he will cross our finish line, but it's the 16 of Grant Hood, first career win. And that is back-to-back race wins for the smaller teams. Unbelievable what they've been able to do here, as Patrick Donnelly will go up to him. Hard break for the 33. As the 78 will congratulate the 16. Your race winner here in Vegas. So Grant Hood wins the Las Vegas. He's going to get ready to burn it down. So Grant Hood is going to burn it down here in Las Vegas. First career win for the 16. Oh, he's going to... Was that car illegal? He just crashed it. So Turn 3 Motorsports gets their first win, and it's Grant Hood. 2 Chevy wins to start off the season. But what a dominant performance it was earlier in this race and throughout the middle part for Grant Hood. And he's able to cap it off, get the lead back late, and win from the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Grant Hood, your race leader. As he will put on a smoke show, your winner. We'll see if we can get him in for an interview. Still going to be able to burn it down. Going to drive it backwards to the Polish victory lap. And he's actually going to drive it pit road, It's a victory lane. And what a win. It is for Grant Hood. He will park it in victory lane. Your winner in Las Vegas. What a race it was tonight in the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cup Series, as the sun will start to set here in Vegas. What a performance for Grant Hood. Your race winner here from the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. We'll see if we can get him on for an interview here in a second. So Hood gets the second win for Chevy in a row. So Levi Life started off the season with the Daytona 500 win. And Grant Hood leads I think he led the most laps tonight, and it wins at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. But what a battle for Patrick Donnelly, but a heartbreak at the end of this race. We'll come home second tonight. Put on a great show tonight, though. Had a fast car all night long. Looks like he was going to be able to get the win there. I thought the 16, his chances were over there at the end, but no. He was able to get it back and get the win. Grant Hood, your race winner. So we're going to get him on an interview here in a second if he agrees to it. Say, Grant Hood, your race winner. Patrick Donnelly will finish P2. We'll go over your results in a second if he wants to do his interview here in a second. So yeah, we're going to get ready for this interview. Just turn off. Wait, no, we're going to turn off this. All right. Here we go. Grant Hood, your race winner. So Grant Hood, your winner of Las Vegas Motor Speedway after a dominant performance. How are you able to cap off a dominant performance with getting the lead late tonight in Las Vegas?
Untimely cautions, right? And 85 stayed out on old tires, and I ended up picking up the wrong lane. Going into turn 3 and 4, I went high, which wasn't the right move. Got passed by 3 or 4 cars down low, and it was really just the fact that my car was able to maintain tires on a long run really well. Typically here you can only run the bottom about 10 laps before you got to start migrating up top. But, here my car was able to do about 25 before having to migrate up top. And that last restart was, a 24-lap sprint. So that was just perfect for me to pin it on the bottom all the way around.
So congratulations on your win tonight in Las Vegas, and we'll see you in COTA.
All right, appreciate it. Have a good one.
You too. So, Grant Hood, your race winner in Las Vegas tonight. And you heard it right, Coda will be next. We'll go road course racing. Next to the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cup Series. So we're going to try to get your P2 finisher here, Patrick Donnelly, on an interview in a second. So it was a great run for Patrick all night long. Just was not able to get that race win, though. So yeah, definitely a bad night for Daytona 500 champion Levi Life's going to finish DNF. I think bounded pretty much on the back of the field. I think second to last. So very bad finish for a Daytona 500 champion. Luckily, he got the win in the Daytona 500. So it's still going to be lock him. That's going to lock him into the playoffs. But yeah, so we'll see if you can get your second place driver here. They're heading to Coda next week, next Monday. It's not as long as away as it was for the Daytona 500, but what a race it was tonight in Vegas. So I don't think Patrick can do an interview tonight. Hasn't answered me yet. We'll see if anyone else can do an interview. So we'll pull up the scoring here right now in a second. Take a look at your results for official results tonight in Las Vegas. 3 cars out of the race, Noah Hamilton being one of them. Fast car, Kevin Hunter had a fast car early, had an issue very early in this race, and just was not able to get the win. And finishes in last. DNFing. So, got into the wall there, and let's give anyone else going to do an interview. So yeah, Hood getting the win, Donnelly P2. White comes back in the P3, a good finish for White. He also got a good finish in Daytona, so this is going to put him in a pretty good points position. As we'll interview Justin Potts, who got put a lap down at the end of that race, but stayed out in the old tires. We'll see how he thought that strategy was going to work out. So Justin Potts is going to end up P9 tonight. What went wrong with that strategy late in the race to try to get the win?
I don't know what happened. I thought that I could make it, but the tires were just rough on my end. So I'll learn from this, and we'll move on to Coda.
All right. So are you expecting to have a nice run in Coda next out in Texas?
Let's hope so. I'm not really a good road course driver, but we'll find out.
All right. Well, we'll see you in Coda, and good luck then.
Appreciate it.
All right. So that was Justin Potts on some of the post-race interviews tonight. So yeah. See if anybody can do a last-minute interview here. So Landry Johnson was able to gain a few positions there. I think he was able to gain 3 or 4 positions. Actually going to get a top 10 there. So very impressive comeback for him there. So we're going to interview your P5 finisher, and that is William Reagan. So William Reagan is going to come home P5. What more did you need at the end of that race to get the win?
I needed a setup. I got the track today, so all the laps today were the first time on the track. So it was a good run for the first race for this team. So like, I feel pretty good about this league. I'm excited to make more starts. Finishing P5 without a setup and this stacked of a league is pretty impressive. So like, I hope I can get a setup for I don't know what my next start would be. I'm part time. I just run whenever I'm needed. Hopefully to get some more drivers to the team soon, but. Great run. Just wasn't really a long run. First run, you definitely saw how loose it was. The balance is way off. I'm surprised I did not wreck this thing about 8 times in that first run.
All right, well, P5 finish tonight, not a bad finish, and we'll see you in the next race. So that was William Reagan. So that'll be it for the interviews tonight. What a race it was in Las Vegas. So we'll go over for the final thing tonight. We'll go over the finishing results. And yeah. Again, your winner, Grant Hood. Impressive run at the end of that race to get the race lead back. Patrick Johnley with a hard breakdown in P2. And White gets a nice P3 finish. So it's going to put him pretty high up in the points. Definitely what you want early in the season. Justin Connor salvages a P4 finish. Well, again, William Reagan P5. A great finish from Ethan McMillan after having a terrible race all day. Got trapped 2 laps down earlier. Was a lap down even without pit strategy. And comes home P6. Not a bad finish for Cole Causton. Definitely had a bad car today as well. Going to come home P7. Landon Fish in P8. Justin Potts, we saw how bad that strategy worked out at the end there. Comes home P9. Landon Johnson is P10. 13 laps down. Brandon Redford is P11. Having a bad race all day long. And definitely not going to score the points he needs. Hamilton P12. Another bad finish for Noah Hamilton. This cannot keep up if he wants to make the playoffs. And yeah, had a fast car tonight, but just got into the wall late in the race. Was involved in a late race wreck and going to be out of the race. And Levi Leip, your Daytona 500 champion, is going to finish P13. And finally, in the P14, Kevin Huntiker got a pretty decent finish in Daytona, so that's going to be terrible for his points. But yeah, early in the season, you do not want to lose all these points. But yeah, that'll wrap it up. We'll see you next Monday in Circuit of the Americas for COTA, first road course of the season. So, sun is setting here in Las Vegas. We thank you for everyone tuning in, and we will see you next week in COTA. What a race it was in Las Vegas. Great racing, great strategy, great battles all day long. Congratulations, Grant Hood, your winner from the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. I'm Ethan Chandler, your host all season long, and we will see you in Circuit of the Americas.